Something's on it. He's munching. Big piece of cut bunker on here. You gonna take it? Is it in your mouth? Got him! Be a big one. They all feel big on light tackle. It's actually pretty fun. Always, you know, think of these fish as nuisance fish because they steal your bait when you're trying to catch more desirable fish. He's got a little fight to him now. What's going on here? There he is. But hey, when this is all that's around, they are fun to catch. We're gonna find out if they're good to eat. Is this the first one? All right, buddy. You've been selected. You've been selected. Now Max is hooked up.
Right.
Let me get on this side. Is it a big one?
Oh God.
They all feel big on the light tackle. So, what we've decided, well, for one, we educated ourselves and we are allowed to keep these things, and obviously you can eat them, and we've never had them. We've never even thought about doing that because we've always considered them a trash fish, a junk fish, because we're trying to catch other fish, and these are more or less bait thieves. So we're gonna do a catch and cook on a spiny dogfish. I've never had it before. It should be interesting. I mean, I figure we're gonna deep fry it, so how bad can it be, right? You're not keeping that little one. That's a little one.
He does look little.
That one's smaller. That one gets his freedom, but this one over here, we're gonna eat them. Apparently, you got to kill them right away and gut them because their gut emits bile or urine or something through their meat into their skin. I don't know. So unless we want the fish to taste like ammonia, we gotta have to gut them at least right now. So let's do that. So I just dispatched them with our mallet because that's all we have. We weren't expecting to do this, but now we can handle this guy a little bit. You can see his spikes, like that's pretty gnarly looking. It's got one there and there. He's been dispatched. Now I'm gonna, I guess, head him and gut him. So try to do this without getting that spike in my hand. Actually cut very easy with the fillet knife. So that's the head. And I guess we'll go this way. You don't want any that nasty. It's probably that stuff right there. That's probably the bile that they're talking about. So I'm gonna go rinse all of this out in the water. There you go, all rinsed out. Throw that in the cooler, and since it doesn't seem to be a ton of meat on there, we're probably gonna take a few more. Go home and have some fish and chips, maybe some fish tacos. Who knows, let's have some fun. We learned something today. Hopefully you did too. Well, I just found this little knife in my bag, so I think I'm actually gonna fillet him out here. Max is on one. Let me put this guy down for a second. You having fun?
I am having fun. Oh,
This one's good.
Thanks, I get to eat too.
You get to eat too, as well. You get to eat as well.
Well, this meal of fish and chips in the Franz household this evening.
Maybe tomorrow night. Get him in, get him in, get him in. Yeah, I guess about the same size. I guess that one will eat as well. You gonna come home, join us for dinner, little buddy? I will admit, it is so weird thinking about being excited about this, but I mean, why not? Like as a kid, I remember fishing in the pier at Cape Henlopen, And whenever anybody caught one of these, they'd throw it up on a pier and let it dry rot, and you know, just to get them out of the water. But there's so many around that that'll never happen. Obviously they've thrived well since that, but that's the way I typically think about people treating these fish. Never thought about eating them till today. We'll take them home, try it out. Figure why'd mess up our nice knives to just use this. Now I have no idea what I'm doing here. I feel like I want to get these spikes out of here first. See if they even, oh yeah, it comes right off of there. Safety first, kids. That one don't want to come off. That's a big one there. Look at that thing. That's crazy. Alright, so just try to fillet it like you would any other fish. All we're doing is trying. We're learning here. Figure something, try something new.
Might have to eat these guys in the apocalypse.
Plenty of them in here. I don't feel any bones yet, which is just odd. Like, you know, you fillet a normal fish, you go down right down the backbone. I'm not getting a sense of that with this.
Sharks don't have bones, there's all cartilage.
Oh. Why am I so stupid? I'm just gonna do it like that then.
Might have a little gristle in them, but that's fine. Eat around that.
Don't want to go through whatever that is there. Alright, so that's the meat looks all the way white. Like, look how white that is.
It already looks like it's cooked. Doesn't it?
It does already look like it's cooked. That's so weird.
Does it get clear when you cook it?
Alright, so I don't want anything to do with this stomach, so we're going to cut all the stomach off of this. We'll do the one side on camera. I feel like there's going to be, I almost feel like some pin bones are right there. I'll cut this.
It's got to have some kind of ribs on it.
Like that. We're going to go after this meat right here. Just like we did in the gar, the long nose gar. So that's cut away from there. Now let's just skin it and it should just come right off. In theory. Not the best job in the world, but you know what? That'll make a few nuggets. That is some very, very strange looking meat. But we're gonna eat it. What the hey, right? When in Rome.
Eating weirder shit than that.
You've definitely put weirder things in your mouth. We made it home. I went to the store, just got a bunch of things for our little catch and cook. I took the fish and, well, rinsed them off, got all the sand off of them, and trimmed up all like the extra cartilage and things that didn't look desirable, and chunked them into little nugget sizes. I'm actually getting more and more excited about trying this the closer we get to it. But here's all the stuff we got. We got some potatoes. We're going to do some fish and chips for the kids. We're going to do some fish tacos for the adults, and if the kids want some fish tacos. So what I'm going to do now is transfer from here into here, which I'm going to mix up some hot sauce and an egg. And from there, we'll go into a batter, which I'm going to do panko, some flour, some Old Bay, some garlic, some black peppers, a little bit of salt, maybe a few other things, and then we'll throw it into the oil, and we should have a good time. So we'll see when my brother gets here, and we'll start frying everything up. Got the fresh cut fries done. We'll keep them warm in the oven. Come over here to our dogfish, our spiny dogfish. Got them soaking in the egg and hot sauce. I throw a little pepper and some Old Bay and some garlic in there too. I mean, that ain't gonna hurt nothing. So we're gonna take it from here, throw it into our panko and flour and Old Bay, a little pepper, all that good stuff. And then we're gonna shake it all about. Like this. Alright, here we go. Into the hot oil. No, I've never, it's not that hot yet. I have never cooked spiny dogfish before, but this is not my first time frying fish. So I'm sure they'll come out Just right. I'm gonna get a little golden brown. Let me turn up that heat just a little bit. Just didn't want it to go too ferocious at first. Sizzling now. All right, first batch coming out. Some golden crispies. Doing the little panko style this time. Haven't done panko in a while. If you would have told me that the first catch and cook on this channel was going to be Spiny Dogfish Head, I don't think I would have believed you. But hey, like Max said earlier, who knows, the apocalypse, we might need to eat these things. We're going to finish frying up the rest of these and we'll see you at the dinner counter. It's not really a table. Alright, who wants to try some shark bites?
We do!
Yeah!
Alright, where's this?
Where are we going first? That's not shark, that's French fries.
I know.
Whoever wants to try some
Grab
of this
one.
stuff.
Grab one. I want to have one.
Alright, ready?
Cheers. Cheers. You're already good. It's not time. It's hot. It's hot.
No.
It's hot. It tastes just like.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's not
It's hot. It's hot, Mommy. It's hot.
like what other people were explaining it as.
This one's not hot.
Some people said it
It's
was like
soft.
some people said it was like ground up, reconstituted
It's
consistency.
It's still nice and white, obviously.
It got even whiter.
Mommy, Italian.
Gabe, you like it?
It's a little salty. Maybe the seasonings,
Gabe likes it.
but there was nothing wrong with that
Yeah.
at all.
Hey, man.
We're
Usually we caught 60 of them. We only kept 4. Now I kind of wish we would have kept a couple more. There was no limit.
Yeah, I don't think I put that much salt in it, but they're definitely like the piece I got was salty, but the flavor and texture. Does anybody have any gripes about it?
I don't.
It doesn't taste like fish at all, if that's what you're wondering. I was worried it was going to be kind of fishy, but
It's definitely
For
not
some
fishy.
reason, I
At
got
all.
one with
So-
Old Bay.
what we're going to do now is make a fish taco with shark bites. Start with a little tortilla. You got to heat it up a little bit. Get a little crisp to it, flip her over, and then we're going to add the little cheese to it. Always got to start with the cheese. Get that kind of a little melty while that side's still hot. We're going to throw the fish on there. Boop, boop, boop. Get a little Spanish rice and some black beans on there. Uh-oh. Sizzling. Some peach salsa. Old Bay hot sauce. Limited edition. They better not limit this edition. Avocado.
It's an avocado.
Sprinkle of lettuce. Top it off with some sour cream. And that didn't work at all. It's hot.
I bet it is.
You know what I forgot? A little garnish of crunchies.
Works every time.
That's a tasty fish taco. We might have to go back next week. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I actually feel bad from what I remember as a kid to people doing these when we were pier fishing, because I mean, I always thought of them as a nuisance fish.
About this
And
one.
you can keep them, you can cook them, and eat them. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. So I definitely learned something on this. Now my brother has pretty much done some catch and cooks with way crazier things. He's eaten a carp, which he said tasted like straight dirt or earth. So if there's fish out there like this that you may not have thought much of, give them a try, because you never know. If you ever do try doing this yourselves, make sure you at least gut the sharks right away, because they do skunk themselves if you don't. See you next time.